my video guys say, Ron, we want to see you on camera. So here I am. Here's my smiling face. Danny's on the camera today. I'm going to show you, I'm talking to you about this 2015 Acura. Come on in, Danny. So we're trying to put an alternator into this Acura. It got towed in. You got a close-up of this, Danny? Can they see that? Why does it look like this? What is all this schmutz, right? This is oil residue. These alternators sit in front of the engine, and if the valve cover leaks, and here's a car we haven't seen in about 15 or 16 months, and it developed an oil leak. It's a high-mileage vehicle, 150,000 miles, so it smoked the alternator. You got to get the alternator ahead of the car. There's a couple of ways that you can do it. I've seen what the internet guys talk about, where they say lift the motor mount and raise the engine and snake it out and bend the AC tube. And, you know, factory procedure is they want you to pull the battery. Come on over here to this car, Danny. Here's the car, by the way. You got a shot of this, Dan? Look at that, right? We're just trying to do an alternator, honest. So, you know, battery's out, which the battery had to come out anyway because it's getting changed. The battery was smoked. It ran off the battery. All right, but they want the battery out, and in theory, the alternator sits down in this area, and with the radiator tilted forward, if you can get the condenser fans off, the cooling fans off the condenser and the radiator, you can tilt it forward and sneak the alternator this way and bring it out over here. Well, this car needs a radiator. All right, you see the corrosion? This has been seeping for a while. Again, a car that customer, we lost track of the customer. It's been a while since we've seen it. They started jiffy lubing it or quick lubing it, whatever you want to call it. And, you know, that's the worst thing to do on an older vehicle because you lose track of what might be needed. We could have probably saved her some money here in the long run. So these bolts have to come out. Can you get those, Dan? Right? These bolts have to come out. All right? They're encased in plastic on the radiator itself. Well, these two are frozen together. This is just, so this isn't going anywhere. All right, it broke the little ear off the radiator, but again, it needs a radiator. Customer doesn't want to put a radiator in it. They're actually going to get rid of the car after we put an alternator in it. I thought you'd like to see, you know, a couple of things going on here. How repairs go bad, you know, the unexpected that you run into, you know, why things change, why your mechanic tells you, well, we start here and then we go up to there, and all the things that evolve because auto repair is just not clear cut. All right, to take a radiator out, to take a bumper off. Danny, can you just shoot it over there to the right? There's the bumper from the car. All right, so the bumper's off, the radiator's out, and now I can get to the alternator because that's the way the manufacturer made it. I'm fighting 10 years of age, 150,000 miles, rust corrosion, and the weathering of New Jersey. That's the process. That's what goes on. So just another day in the shop. Let me get this back together, and hopefully we can go home today. I'm Ananian, the car doctor. I'll see you guys on radio. Take care.
Did you miss this week's full broadcast of Ananian, the car doctor? Or maybe you want to hear certain parts of it all over again. Well, it's easy to do. Once the show airs, it then becomes a podcast. You can find it through all major podcast players and media: iHeartMedia, Google, Amazon Music, Spotify, and so much more. Use your favorite search engine and ask for Ron Ananian Podcast. Watch what happens next. Need more Ron? That's okay. Look for Ron Ananian, available via podcast, wherever podcasts are found.